So good morning, looking a little bit woolly today. Never mind. Today I'm going to review the Gs911 hex code reader. I ordered mine from Gendan, Gendan Limited down in Wales. Traded in my old one, which was for up to I think 2016, 2017 GS's. Had the round pin on. Now we've gone back to the more traditional square pin that you find in cars as well. So thank you, Gendan. They go above and beyond. Really cool email they sent out once I'd ordered the stuff, and I'll post that email to show you as well, because that's pretty unique. Also, what they send is pretty unique. So what was received in the post was some Haribo mixtures, Super Milks and Tangy Fantastics. As I said, above and beyond. We have, because I intend getting my wife another 700 GS, we have the square pin to round pin adapter. Yep, you can use the new one on the old models, but not the old ones on the new models. And then in a nice pouch, the Hex Gs911. Inside we have the directions, or destructions as some people like to call them. It looks like a USB printer cable and the hex code reader, and that's it. Let's get on with the job. So right, we've unpacked the GS911 and we're ready to connect. The first job is to go to the hex code website, which is www.hexcode.co.za. And in that section on your browser you will find downloads. You need to download the Wi-Fi edition. That's the Wi-Fi edition for this unit. Once you've downloaded the software, install it, open it, and plug in your GS911. On the back you'll find a little red button. Switch that on and the software should find the unit. Just going to simply plug in the USB to here, like so, and then plug the unit into a USB socket, like so, and switch on the red button, like so. Once the unit's been found, simply register the unit. You're going to put in your name, your email address. They're going to send an email back out to you. Click on the link and return it back to them just to confirm it's the right email address. Then it's going to search for Wi-Fi, put in your router password and click connect. And that's it, unit's ready to go. Couldn't be simpler. Now this is part 2 of the servicing, so I'm just going to go through a few of the things that I tend to do. To be honest, I don't really check these at service time because I check them most times before I go out for a ride, so they are regularly checked and it's just fluid levels. So there's basically 3 of these. First up is the front brake fluid level. Bike sat on level ground and it's just through the sight glass here. Line shows the lowest level. We're well above that, so no issues there. Second up, rear brake fluid level. There's a maxi and mini on there, as you can see. We're above the maxi. We're above right on the maxi, so all good there. Then through the right panel, we can see the coolant level, and again, this is good as well, so no issues there. Other things checked regularly, brake pad wear. On my last GS, used to go through back brake pads pretty quickly. Don't know why, because I don't really use the back brake, but as you know, the front and rear brakes are linked. Excuse the helicopter. Tyre pressures are monitored automatically. Still check the tyres, make sure there's no nails in them. Also spin the wheels around, check the bearings. Everything good there. Check the lights are all working, check the horns working. And that's it, service done. Next we'll go on to zeroing the service indicator. Now the first thing is to access the hex code plug on the bike, and you need to remove the battery compartment cover. There is then very specific instructions in your destruction book that came with your GS on how to get that pin out, but I'll talk you through it. First you want to remove the battery cover using a T25 Torx. Put that to one side just with the Torx in it so you don't lose it. And here we can see the connector for the hex code reader. Pretty straightforward. Also access to the battery. And I think this is for jump starting. So stage one is here. You need to press this in and pull up the plug. The unit simply pulls up like this. And on each side there's these press parts here, the spring. You want to press those while pulling on this. That removes the cover and now you have the reader. Pretty straightforward. Next, plug in your Gs911, and once connected you'll get a double beep on that. Next you want to make sure you've got the Gs911 Wi-Fi app downloaded on your phone. It's available at the App Store. Open the app. This will connect to the Wi-Fi network then. And as you see, the Gs911 comes up. Click on that and it opens the web browser, and then you can click on auto scan. This is simply going to scan all the controllers and make sure everything's okay. It'll go to another page. There we go, and as you can see, you can wind down. Everything's in the green. Everything looks good from there. So next, having checked that everything's good, we are going to go back and reset the service interval. So you need to go back and find out your bike. So go into series, pick your bike. Mine's a Ks911 1250. Go to instrument cluster, service functions, click on the XKOMB and click on reset service reminder, and this will open the necessary page, and you can then select either what's suggested or put in your own parameters. Pretty straightforward. Click on the box, job's done. Always make sure that when you've got the 911 connected that your ignition is switched on. Here we'll look at some other functions. We can go and look at the XABS, which is the ABS brake system, and here you can see some functions that are in addition to resetting. Lastly, what I want to do is just enclose a picture of the email I got sent out to confirm my order. Brought a smile to my face, hope it brought a smile to your face. More than ever though, it brings a smile to my face because I no longer have to rely on BMW to do my servicing. Go out there, do it yourself, it's no big deal. Just be careful and make sure you do the job properly. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe.